like my first X-15 mission failed and a person died.
Ooh, that probably hurt.
We're like saying this over the microphone to the astronaut on the mission.
Oh, forgot left this on.
Anyways, orbital flight path. Success.
So already probably good. I mean,
we just have to re-enter Earth's atmosphere and not sink into the ocean when we land. Minor things.
They could just use the what are they called? In a plane, when like it's about to crash and then they jump out. Ejector seat.
Mercury didn't have those. Gemini did actually, but Mercury did. Come on, big money, big money, big money. No whammies.
Did you say big? No. You say no whammies?
Yeah.
No. You say big money, no whammies?
Yeah, big money, no whammies. Stop.
I'm gonna bash this garbage can over your head for that. How do you can't talk? You can't make me feel bad by telling me that you've been to the Vatican and the Sistine Chapel when I'm talking about Rocket Man, and then during our missions,
say
when people's life are at risk, go big money, no whammies.
Stop.
Imagine the astronaut hearing that. Like, they're coming in for the landing and the flight controllers, big money, no whammies. No whammies? Were you even alive when that show was on TV? I don't even think you were born. No, that's it. No, we're done.
Anyways, we now have like almost 13,000 prestige, as you can see up in the corner there.
I thought you were going to say dollars.
No, we only have like $8,000. No,
8,000? You're doing that to me on purpose.
We have almost 13,000 prestige.
We have closer to 6,500. You just said we have $8,000.
Yeah, and we have 13,000.
Did you do that to me on purpose when I said I hate it when people?
Anyways, so now that we did finish Mercury, we can start Gemini.
Good.
And we have to do, I think, one orbital mission of Gemini. Then we can start the lunar exploration.
How much is it to open the program? Can we expand our hiring to just hire a bunch of people? We're sitting on a lot of money. A lot of money.
Actually, that's not a lot.
Oh.
Because like when I played the game, I was in like the age of like $2 million.
Well, okay, but still, that is a lot of money.
Yeah, we should definitely expand it. The thing is,
then we can get more people.
What we're gonna have to do when we do the moon missions is we should open up these two at the same time and run those sequentially, because they use different hardware. So that way we can at least try and get a success that's one or the other. But right now, since we're just doing Gemini, like the basic Gemini stuff, it's just you just have to do this one.
Okay.
You just have to do.
Oh, jeez, that's a lot.
Well, we only have to do the first four. Uncrewed sub, uncrewed orb, and orb.
We have to abbreviate everything.
Totes.
What does Von Braun say about our stage of this?
I strongly suggest you drew a picture on a napkin. That's all we have. We're not going to send that to the manufacturers. Get our crude people in there. They're not very nice, the crude people. I mean,
I told you need to hire more.
Yeah.
Build the new hiring center.
We don't need to do that. We just need to hire.
But then if we build a new hiring center, right, then we can hire more people. And if we can hire more people, we can have more people working on more projects. And if they're successful, that means more money.
Yeah, but this costs like $3,000.
It's like an RTS. You got to maximize your workers and your econ. We're gonna econ hard as NASA, or I mean, GSA. I keep forgetting this is like a, what is it? Generic space agency?
Global space agency.
I know, but it's supposed to be all inclusive.
Yeah.
And the Italians have a space program.
Don't like the Italians have a space. Yes,
I am actually curious about what countries like that you wouldn't think to have a space program. I mean, there's no reason why anybody couldn't have one, but
well, the Swiss don't have a space program, but they have astronauts.
Swiss have a navy?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. It'd be kind of awkward if they did.
Purely for their rivers.
Yeah.
Anyways, so our Mars stuff is going there, and the Gemini rocket's going up. And now that we just hired some people, these people, we're gonna put them to work building Gemini.
So all these programs, right, they're all named after gods. Greek, Roman, Greek.
Yeah.
What are some other neat Greek god-named programs that I'm not thinking of that have been around? Or have we used them all?
It's really just
Aries.
Mercury, Apollo, and Gemini.
No.
Then they
I
start
guess
getting different names. Like the next
big three.
The next big project after the Apollo missions was Skylab, which was a space station, which is a pretty cool name in and of itself.
Skylab, Voyager.
Yeah.
What else is there?
Well, we can go through, like, there were the Mariner and the Viking programs. And then the Sun one was Pioneer.
Those all seem apt for exploration.
Yeah. This guy was like, yeah, we sent a probe to Mars. What is it called? The Viking. It's like, wait, what? Pretty sure the Vikings never got that far.
You never know. They didn't really keep a history. That's the one.
So,
I was gonna say that is the. Well, you should know. You like history stuff.
I like the Vikings too.
They didn't write a whole lot of their history down.
Yeah.
That's why we don't really know how extensive they were in North America or anywhere.
Which is a shame.
Just like, what do you mean we don't need to keep records? Like, 1,000 years, people need to know.
Anyways, it's 13 turns until our next budget review, and we're already over like the highest prestige max granted.
Okay.
So, as long as you don't as long as we don't fail down to only having 4,000 prestige, and remember we're at 13,000.
How many deaths would that take?
Basically, we have to like launch everything and just have it fail. So anyway, that's probably good enough. Which is
do these have people in
definitely
them?
Well, not the Mars one.
Yeah. Again, left this mic on.
Yep.
Probably good enough.
Actually, we can build that rocket a bit more. Let's give it a turn and then, like, now we'll schedule to launch.
Okay.
Now we'll schedule it for lunch. Because yeah, it'll be 83 out of 91, which is probably good.
This time next year, we'll be eating lunch on Mars.
Or at least the robots will. Actually, it's just a flyby, so it's gonna like loop around it and then leave. Start assembly process. Begin.
Reminds me of some Nova documentary, something I remember seeing of that other, I don't know, that famous American scientist who like people like know the big three: Bill Nye, Neil deGrasse Tyson, and then that other guy. I don't remember his name.
Stephen Hawking?
No, he's like Japanese American. He's like
long
white hair. I remember him talking about what space exploration in the future might be for a really advanced civilization, and you would just send like satellites of nano machines, and they would just rearrange the molecules of stuff, matter, to just transform and like colonize other places for us before we get there. But then they would also need to be self-replicating, and we would sort of just create like a nanovirus to spread throughout the universe to take over everything for us and just like leave from planet to planet.
And then we show up after it.
It's like, why is this guy? It's like,
I like that.
I mean, it's interesting, but it might be a bad thing to say. Yeah, that's what our space program's would look like in 1,000 years or something.
Nothing is beyond our reach.
Pretty much. It's like the Grey Death, if you ever played the original Deus Ex.
Nope.
That's one of the, I don't know, a plot point in that. Except it's a virus on Earth made of nanomachines. And they do that to be dying from little robots. Well, this is pleasant.
Anyways,
our mission was successful.
Well, that's the first part. Now here it is around Mars.
What's this one?
It's a flyby.
Taking. I mean, what is its goal? Take temperature.
It actually doesn't.
Whenever
really
you
on
don't.
it. It's
Whenever
just
you
to prove
don't.
that we can get there.
Whenever you're not sure what your satellite's gonna do.
We didn't really think that far ahead.
Check air pressure. We put a barometer on it.
It's in space, you idiot.
Space pressure.
Anyway, yeah.
Look at all those merit badges.
Here's what we did. We sent a probe there. Did a flyby. We started to map the surface of Mars level 1. We studied the surface and atmosphere of Mars level 1. So, successful Mars mission.
Then we can discover a face on it and get really.
Oh, now we do Jupiter probes.
Ooh.
Although we should not do Jupiter probes.
Why not? We're $21,000.
You're saying it takes 20 turns to get there.
And
so you have to, and it ties up like 5 flight controls for 20 turns.
We'll just hire 5 more.
Yeah, but it's.
Look at how much money we have.
Well, you're saying we're gonna need to save a lot of that money for
the moon.
Yeah, because when I was doing yesterday, I was just doing
to pay the tariff.
I was just doing one program, and like I had like seriously 50 failures before I had a successful one, and it got very expensive.
Well, we'll just be really lucky. We've had no problems today.
True,
except for that bankruptcy.
Except for the fact we had to engage in alternate history in order to...
Yeah.
Anyways, where's Gemini at?
We had no problems except for finite money.
I think real NASA says that a lot too. Very mediocre is MIDI Santa. Yo, it's MIDI Santa.
What?
Look at this guy's name. Toy Niehoff. Anyways, we have to upgrade the thing before we can do the thing. I think we need 4.
Hang on. Stop. Just stop.
No.
We need to do the thing before we can upgrade the other thing? What are you talking? That's what you just said.
What about that was unclear? No, we have to upgrade the...
Where's Bernadine?
She's still kicking around.
Okay.
We have to upgrade this thing to hire more flight controllers.
What is it?
The
hiring center?
The flight controller thing. Because we need at least 11 people in the room to launch Gemini. But now that we have, so we can do it now.
Good.
Schedule. No, because that... that was the upgrade. Now I actually have to hire the person.
We'll get...
I have to give him at least one... Yeah, MIDI Santa.
Yeah, okay.
No, I'm saying that was... Because you're like, what are you talking
about?
about?
Get that first... I know. Get that first person.
Refugia... Are they... What kind of random name?
I don't know. We can have all sorts of names. Are you saying that names are so arbitrary?
True.
They're not...
Still, though. Like...
They can be anything. The whole point is just to identify it with the person.
Like, and that's a very un-American name. I'm surprised you even allowed.
This isn't America. This is the GSA.
Well, it's based in Florida. I mean, look at this. This is very Floridian.
Maybe they're all Floridian names.
Maybe. Anyways, we can now at long last schedule the...
I'm just saying, we went over this and we looked at the etymology of your boring Christian name. I assume it's a Christian name if it's a European name.
It's based on Old English.
Yeah, no, but like if you go back to the etymology, like what is that? You know, and what did the name mean? Hill cart?
Well, Bromdoon means hill shrub.
Yeah.
And Caro means cart. So I'm hill shrub cart.
Yeah. So names are crazy now, but if we go back 1,000 years to someone with your name,
yeah, name my son Bromdoon.
I'm gonna name my son Hill Shrub. Like, what the hell are you talking about? That's a stupid name.
Anyways,
I'm gonna name my son Pebble.
So you've never seen this before. This is the Gemini renders.
So we're gonna go to the mid.
Well, we're gonna go. This is a sub. Eventually, yes, but this one's just suborbital.
It's so hard to get to the moon.
Actually, excuse me, it's pro-orbital. We don't like to say so.
What?
No.
Titan boosters.
Yeah, Titan 2.
There's something really satisfying about just any program called Titan.
True.
It's like it can't fail if it's called Titan.
We'll have to test that through if the game Titanfall comes out.
Oh yeah.
Which looks pretty cool.
Neat,
I'll probably buy it.
guess.
Because it's been a long time. It's been a long time since I've rock and rolled. It's also been a long time since I've played a really good shooter. Like just a straight up like bang bang sort of thing.
As opposed to... Well, no really. I mean, what other kinds of shooters do you play that aren't bang bang?
Never mind. It is...
You must have had something in your head when you said that, but what...
Like, in a very loose sense, you'd almost call chaos theory in like those games, shooters, because you have guns and you can shoot people.
Oh.
But it's not really a shooter.
No,
compared to like Call of Duty, where it's all about shooting.
You mean you just want to play like a good old-fashioned first-person shooter?
Yeah, but like a really good one, not one of the like shitty ones they make nowadays. That are like half complete by the time they like release it.
Yeah. Or just ones where you don't do anything. Like, oh, I'm in a corridor and I can't move 2 feet left or right. Yeah.
Much.
That's why
I'm hoping Titanfall. I have high hopes. Anyways, we did the thing.
Oh, good job. What we're talking about.
Yeah. Stupid game.
I know. I need a really good... Like, the other day I was just wanting to play a good arena shooter, and I didn't really know anything that, like, would have piqued
my interest. Buzz Aldrin Space Program. That's the
definition
definition of the modern arena shooter.
Good arena FPS. That's why I got Rune, I think. Which we should do that sometime, actually. Rune, yes.
I haven't heard of it. Oh yeah, we can close this.
That's what I showed you with Vikings, and it's not a first-person shooter. It's
well, the Vikings didn't write down their history, so they may have had guns.
It's a third-person arena hack and slash.
That sounds cool.
Arena and that that quick movement.
Yeah. So anyways, oh good. This is the Mars orbiter mission now instead of a flyby, and because we've already researched the rocket, we just have to research the satellite.
Cool.
Alright, and we can now schedule a manned suborbital Gemini mission. Schedule mission. Yes. Assemble. Proceed. Assign. Confirm. Assign. We've got Louise and Kathy.
As our astronauts?
Yep.
Just put Bernadine Ort,
All
please.
ladies.
Wait, please tell me, when we actually do the landing one,
Mm-hmm.
can we please put Bernadine Ort as
Bernie's
the
not
astronaut?
an astronaut.
But can't we just do it?
Well, not like modding the game files and like rearranging.
I really wanted an art historical playthrough for Bernadine Ort to be the first person on the moon.
I saw a funny joke where it's Buzz Aldrin. Someone's like, "Oh yeah, I was the second man on the moon. Neil before me." So they did the countdown successfully. They're launching the rocket.
You should do Foley art.
What?
Like on sound stages when they make all the sound effects for movies, you should be like one of those kinds of persons. Bang bang, explosion. Now this is.
He stepped on a landmine. Click, boom.
And now space. Beep, boop. That's what space sounds like. Actually, based on those crazy recordings, which I don't know if you really can call them that, but when NASA takes all that information and turns them into sound somehow, it's just like terrifying.
Oh shit! The retro.
While we were making sound effects, someone died.
No, I don't think they died. Mission outcome. Oh, successful. Good.
Wait.
What happened was the thing that failed was the retrofire jettison, but that's not a critical failure.
Oh gosh, that's scary.
Or was it?
It just like it's
So weird because like the mission wasn't a success, but that's because the stuff that came after that weren't performed. But they didn't die because this wasn't a critical failure.
But how did they come back?
I don't know. But no one died.
I mean, we did more than half of them.
Yeah.
Or the D.
Well, I think we need to put some more research into Gemini now. Because it's down to 57.
Oh. I told you to hire more. What are we sitting on the 22,000 for? Just like hire everyone. Build the museum.
They're like lined up in the corner right there. It's like, you're all hired. Come on.
What do we do? You're going to just stand around and do nothing. What?
I want to work on space. We'll get paid nonetheless. Gonna hire a bunch of people. I'll hire some more
what?
of these people too. Just welcome on board.
Yep. I mean, like, seriously, what are we... I mean, it's fixed cost. Wait, we pay them... How does that work?
What do you mean? Like right now they're...
Yeah.
Their
It said
pay is
fixed cost, and I was like, does that mean we just hire them and pay them once, and that's it?
No.
Yeah, that's why I misunderstood it.
Dummy.
Sorry.
Anyways, yeah, Joey needs to catch up now. But hey, we've got a bunch of people now, so we can have them,
Full research ahead.
yeah,
See replace.
get rid of all these bad people and replace them with skilled people.
Replace the 81 with the 70, because I don't know how to round numbers.
Well,
70's close to 80. I guess it's better than 80.
shut up.
We have about $25,000. We don't.
Yeah, it's 16,000 prestige.
Damn it.
Alright, so basically just the satellite and the capsule on its back, but our rockets are golden. Like we painted them out of gold, or made them out of gold with gold paint.
Gold's really good. Are you worried about going bankrupt?
Well, sometimes if you like you click end season, if you like double click down in that area, it will just like close the game.
A hidden
Like,
hotkey.
I don't know, something like that, but I don't want to lose progress. And plus, if something does...
If you press Alt F4, you get unlimited money cheat.
Whoa, God mode, I didn't know. Say we do that in the recording, just like goes to black.
I remember doing that to people in the old days, which is sad to say old, of Halo 2 when Xbox Live first came out.
Let's upgrade everything.
And tell people, oh, did you know you can activate cheats in multiplayer? You just got to press start A, up A. But what that was is those were the buttons to like open the menu, move to quit, and then confirm quit. So people would just drop out of game, like trying to enable cheats. Hey, I'm not like whatever. You're dummy.
Whatever, man.
You're dummy for not even looking at what's happening on the screen as you're pressing these buttons, and you did it 3 times. You reconnected to our game and then did it again.
So, anyways, Gemini is good to go, I think. Yeah, 89 out of 91.
What's that text say? It seems to be creeping outside of the brief box.
Nothing is beyond our reach. It talks about Gemini. Schedule mission. Wait, is this the right mission? Guess what? Schedule mission. Symbol down. Click. Because I just hired a bunch more people, we now got.
Yeah, look at look at those 94, 90.
Like, these two kind of suck a bit.
Suck, but they're still above average.
Yeah.
If average is 50, it's always the.
Yeah.
It always just confused me with ratings and grades. Like C is average, but C is 70, 75.
Yeah.
But it's out of 100, and you think 50 would be average. And
yeah.
50 is below failing. School system.
Education sucks. That's their motto at NASA.
Put that on a plaque outside the door of your teacher. Education sucks. Notice the grading system confused me. You got a C. That's a terrible grade. Average is terrible? Like,
yes.
Just, I guess no.
Oh, the game got an 85. It's gonna fail horribly.
Oh god, with video game reviews.
That reminds me of another game we should play. Is a Game Dev Tycoon.
Game Dev Tycoon?
It's a game about
I think
games.
you've told me about that once before. We should, as long as it's fun. It sounds like it has the potential to be extremely boring. I'm sorry to say.
It's very.
It might not be.
It was a succeeding mode. Okay. It's very casual. It's a fun trip down like the history of video games, but as a tycoon game, it's pretty bad because it's very like shallow. But it's still fun. Like you play it for like half an hour. It's like, oh, that was a fun time. But then you don't play it for like 3 months. And then come back to it and play it for like half an hour. It's like,
you know what tycoon game is not like that at all? Is Roller Coaster Tycoon.
True. It's not. That's saying
Game
Dev Tycoon is not.
You play for 1 million hours in one sitting to make the park so perfect. Then once there's like the learning curve.
No, you don't make your park perfect. You make the neighbor's park worse, so yours looks better in comparison.
Oh my!
The descent and splash.
But we're right there.
Oh, it died too.
No. But
like it just hit the water. Well, the descent and splash down failed. It's like the parachute didn't open, and they just like